think reading is important because it can help improve your spelling and vocabulary, and if you're stressed it can help you relax and calm you down.
I think reading is important to help you with different subjects and understand like difficult words.
You'll learn more words from it because you'll probably learn off it because you'll ask your teachers what it means.
I want to read more because more fiction and comedy because it's very interesting, and adventure and survival is as well is interesting.
There's a lot of people. There's like Ralph, Jack, Simon, Piggy, Phil, and there's a lot more. I think Piggy because he's meant to be the leader, but instead they chose Ralph because he has one specific thing, what's the conch, and it's not unfair. It's unfair because he was the right person and he's just getting bullied off it.
So we both love Heartstopper books at the moment, and what we both like about it is the relationships between the characters, and I love how the story progresses up more to the climax. And then one of my favourite characters in it is Nellie because she's just a really comfort to Nick when he's sad and stressed.
I love Elle because she's trans and she's an artist and she's very creative.
Hi, my name is Holly.
Hi Holly. Holly, why do you think reading is important?
Because it teaches you about life information, life situations, and if you ever get into a situation.
What types of books do you enjoy reading?
I don't like reading outside of school, but when I am inside of school in my interventions, I like reading county lines.
Or has your confidence in reading improved?
Yes, since I've been in my interventions and in my library lessons, I'm not scared to read out loud, but when I'm in my lessons, I feel myself putting my hand up more.
Anything else that's helped to improve your confidence in reading?
Practicing reading out loud.
Hi, my name's Lola and I'm reading a passage out of County Lines because when we did the reading intervention, I really enjoyed it. 3 weeks later, sometimes I really can't believe how much time has passed, how much has happened, how things have moved on. Other times, a blue BMW will cruise past me and it will feel like no time has passed at all. My stomach will drop, the pavement will sway in front of me and all I can do is focus on not being sick. As I'd sat on the field listening to Matt, I realised that the uneasy feeling in my stomach had been there for a while. Every time I hung out with Dan, I had it. I'd been ignoring it, telling myself that I was being stupid and immature. But as I listened to Matt speaking, I knew that we had to tell someone. Matt begged me not to. He tried to talk me out of it. He had known Dan for too long and his threats rang loudly in his ear. He was visibly shaking as I led him to Miss Carter and told her everything that was going on. I told her I'd seen and heard. Matt didn't say anything. He just watched me with wide eyes. Everything happened pretty quickly. Then first Miss Carter went to get our head teacher and then our parents were called in. My parents turned up straight away, concerned that why they'd been called into school and no doubt were getting ready to ground me for life. But they were brilliant. I mean, we had some long chats in the days and weeks following, but in school they were first heard and what had been going on. They were brilliant.
Hi Fadila. Why do you think reading is important?
Because it helps you in your future occasion, everyday life vocabulary.
And what types of books do you enjoy reading?
Based on reality and non-fiction.
Do you feel like your confidence in reading has improved?
Yes, it has.
And what's helped you to improve your confidence?
Like reading intervention when you read in front of people out loud, and in library lessons as well.
Do you choose to read as a hobby at all?
Yes, when I'm home. In fact, I just read a book called Extinct. It was about big cats. Yeah.
And did you enjoy that?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Hi, my name's Robin and I'm reading the book Bruised. I read this in my intervention and it was really enjoyable. Dean slung his bag over his shoulder and stepped down off the school bus. He looked around for Finn, who normally waited for him by the bus stop, but today he wasn't there. Good, thought Dean. I didn't want to see him today anyway. Dean walked into his form room and threw his bag onto a chair. He sat down and put his feet up on the table. The rest of his class piled into the room. Where's Finn? Asked Tom. Dean shrugged. The bell rang loudly to signal the start of school. The class fell quiet as Miss Rose called out for a register. Dean looked over his shoulder as he heard the classroom door open. It was Finn, late again. Dean pulled his bag off the chair to make space for him, but he wasn't going to smile. Not after Finn had left him waiting in town on Sunday for over an hour. But Finn didn't come and sit next to Dean. He pulled a chair out right by the door, on the other side of the classroom, and sat by himself. Just what's his problem, thought Dean. When the bell went at the end of registration, Finn was the first out the door. Dean had to drag to catch up to him. Finn, he called. Finn kept on walking.
What we're doing for circle time, Joshua? Can you find the symbol? Do you need some help? So we're doing board work, century circuit, and then tabletop work. Well done. Good lad.
Petty the cat was busy living a life of wretches.
Okay, JJ, stop there.
Okay.
Looking at those words that you've just read, which ones do you think you would never have been able to do this time last year?
Well, gratefully, I would say he's competitive.
That's what I was thinking. And you did that. We haven't practiced this reading, have we? You just read that so easily. I can't believe how much you've come on. What difference to you do you think being able to read has made? How's it helped you?
Well, to my opinion, is people keep pushing me forward, to my opinion, for reading. And I learned some new words by doing phonic sounds and typing. And sometimes playing games and typing to other people online actually sometimes helps for reading, so I remember the words, and that means I can see it easier. So let's say Roblox, for example, you chat to other people. So example, I will type, how was your day? And I will learn how to spell it easily and just say it because I recognize the words and how it says. So, to my opinion, I say those things help me with phonic sounds and sometimes games and just other reading books.
Okay, and what do you think the plan is going forward? How are you going to improve your reading even more?
Mostly I think it's trying to learn some new words, because I am doing new words with Miss Morgan, my teacher, and I'm just doing new phonic sounds and we're doing a spelling test thing, so we're typing everything. And I did the baby things easily without any struggles.
You've done massive improvements. Well, just know that we are super proud of you, JJ, and all the progress that you've made, and hopefully you'll just get better and better until one day you'll be able to read any word we give you.
Eggs. Pasta. Jelly.
Well done, Clay. Duck.
Morning, everyone.
Morning.
Okay, we're talking about reading this morning. Who enjoys reading? Okay, what's the best thing about reading?
Going out on trips and being able to be
Cool. Okay, what kinds of places have you been to?
Science museum.
Yeah. Oh, so if you go to Nando's and you read the menu, so you can choose your favourite things.
Yeah.
What were your favourite things on the Nando's menu? Fried chicken. Amazing. So it's helped you to not just enjoy learning things, but also to choose the things that you want. Brilliant. What kind of books are your favourites?
Funny books.
Funny books. Okay. Have you got a funny book there? Yeah. Awesome. What's it called?
The Baby Brother of Outer Space.
Baby Brother from Outer Space. And Grace, sorry, you were going to say? And non-fiction. Have you read non-fiction books this year? Which was your favourite one?
What about talking about dinosaur film?
Awesome. Well done, guys. Thank you very much.